Number 5. For number 5, the graduation committee blank decide or decides on the flow of activities. Type in the comment section, please. 5 point or dot decide or 5 point or dot decides. Hi, Ma'am Mek. Yes, I was shocked when one of my students told me, Ma'am A, it's not tarpaulin, it's tarpaulin. And I checked, and truly one of the pronunciations for that is, one of the accepted pronunciations is tarpaulin. Okay, thank you for your responses. Let's now check. It should be decides with an S. Here, when we speak of collective nouns mean that you have more than one person in a group, but this group is considered singular in general. So if the group is considered singular, if the collective noun is considered singular as subject, then you will have to take a singular verb as well. There's an exception to this rule, because when you say group, team, committee, class, or family, but there are many members in that group. But if the members of the group do not act as one, meaning they don't function as a group, but the members of the group are acting as individuals, then the verb is plural. In the example, for example, you have committee members have been arguing for days. So in this case, they're not making the decision as one, but you can already imagine that the different members are citing points against each other. They're raising arguments. They're raising points against each other. So we say committee members have been, have is plural, right? Have been arguing because they're not acting as one. But if they do decide as one, then you can say the committee has decided. The word has there is singular. So this is very important. For collective nouns, if all the members are acting as one, singular. If they make a decision, etc. If the members are not agreeing with each other, if they're fighting, as in a jury, those who decide as a group, then the verb has to be plural. Okay? So the first 5 items are the easier ones. I'd like to add more examples for collective nouns. We have bunch, diba? As in the bunch of flowers given to you last February 14, Valentine's Day, or a bunch of keys. We're familiar with school of fish, right? When we were in grade school, in grade 3 particularly, when we were introduced to school of fish, we're dealing with collective nouns or groups of animals. But there are other more interesting terms. For example, I particularly recall a convocation of eagles, or a congress of baboons. And I'm not saying our congressmen are baboons, but that's really the collective noun for baboons. And then we have a family of sardines, a rumba of rattlesnakes. We can imagine the snakes moving sexily, right? As in the rumba dance. We also have an army of caterpillars and also a horde of hamsters. Hamsters in general are cute, fluffy, and nice creatures, but the term will suggest as if they're fighting, as if they're orcs, as if they're the Uruk-hai in LOTR, right? Are you familiar with, of course you're familiar with Lord of the Rings, right? A horde of warriors, for example.